Skip it up and that up. So I got to give a huge shout out to couchjockeys.com. Also Kevin Hillary over out there. He sent me this article and he got a bunch of information from a verified user over at NeoGAF about some interesting happenings with the Xbox One and PS4 and some stuff that's going to be released this year and some other interesting information. So let's get into it and make sure you check out couchjockeys.com. I'll have a link below in the description. All right, so again, this is all educated rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. There is my disclaimer. So if something here doesn't come true, I don't want to see like 45-minute videos made about me saying that I'm lying to you. So this information, the sources have been verified, but it still could be off. There you go. All right. So there could be a Halo 2 Anniversary Edition with the Halo 5 beta access included. It could possibly be 60 frames per second, 1080p. If it's a remastered version of Halo 2, how the hell can you not get that to be 1080p, 60 frames per second on the Xbox One? Anyway, multiplayer is confirmed for Halo Anniversary Edition, for Halo 2 Anniversary Edition. It's going to have full multiplayer, including DLC maps, dedicated servers, and a theater mode and file share. There's some other stuff there. I'll have a link to the Couch Jockeys article below so you can check that out and read the other tidbits in there. Crackdown 3 is coming out. There's not going to be an E3 announcement this year. It's going to have a 2016 release date. Black Tusk, we all know they took over Gears of War when Microsoft bought it. The new Gears of War, though, if you're all full boner about this and think it's coming out in like a year and a half, it's going to need about a 2.5 year development time. Black Tusk also was working on a project called Shanghai, which was a stealth-based shooter focusing on burglary and infiltration. I couldn't say that right. They canceled it because now they're working on Gears of War. Sorry. Forza Horizon, fall 2014, maybe September, 1080p, which it's a racing game, it should be. Open world, which will be different for Forza, and a new weather system. This one now, the Xbox One console, white Xbox One incoming. Ooh, I don't really care about colors as long as it's not purple. They may be dropping the price on the Xbox One, a new model though, where it could have no optical disc drive. Oh boy, I'll talk about that after I'm done giving you guys all this info. Quantum Break, holiday 2014, nothing special there. Sunset Overdrive is fall 2014. This is all for Xbox, by the way. Sunset Overdrive, there could be a theme controller. Ooh, whoopee. Fable Legends, summer 2015. Titanfall, first Titanfall DLC is 45 days after release. Damn. Then the other one is 120 days from release, which that's more sensible. Okay. 16 maps before DLC. All the textures in this alpha test build are 25% of the final game's resolution. All alpha footage was done at low resolution. Okay. Let's see if they could get the actual game at 1080p. That'll be interesting. Rare have a free-to-play project coming out. Take with extreme loads of salt. You mean extreme grain of salt or whatever, but okay. Free-to-play. I hate free-to-play. I know I went back and forth on free-to-play, but I've had some new experiences, again, with free-to-play that I still hate it. Xbox Live, Games with Gold, starts April 2014, I guess for the Xbox One they mean. All right, the PS4 news. Actually, this one's going to be exciting for people who like this game. You guys know I'm not a fan of it. PS4, Last of Us Game of the Year Edition for the PS4, supposedly according to this article, in 2014. Uncharted and The Order 1886 delayed to 2015. That sucks. That's all the news for PS4, though. Most of it was Xbox One. But anyway, there's only one thing I really want to talk about here, or two, actually. The Titanfall resolution, and I want to talk about that cheaper Xbox One. So let's talk about Titanfall first, because I don't have as much to say about it. All right. So, the alpha, they released the alpha. They selected people to play the alpha. It was only in 720p. And I'm hoping, even though I don't think this is what this article is saying, I'm hoping that they mean that the actual finished retail game is going to be in 1080p because the alpha was only in 720p. But I have a feeling it's going to stay at 720p and they're just going to improve the textures. I think that's what they meant, but we'll see. Because you got to realize, Titanfall's using the Source engine, which Valve made and they used originally with Half-Life 2 back in 2004. That's a 10-year-old engine. Obviously, it's modified. It's not the plain vanilla Source engine, but oh boy. If they can't get the Source engine to run at 1080p, then it's a decade-old engine on a next-gen console that was just released. Interesting, and very disappointing. But anyway, moving on to the cheaper Xbox One that supposedly may be released this year. Now, I'm hoping to God they make a cheaper Xbox One, but I'm also hoping to God that they don't make a discless Xbox One. Microsoft, you need to make an option without the Kinect. I now own an Xbox One again, and I feel the same way I did when I made my Why I Returned the Xbox One video. Okay, it is a useless piece of junk that I don't give a shit about. And I know a lot of other people that feel the same way. There's some people that love it. I don't really see how, but hey, everyone, different strokes for different folks. But I just get rid of it. Then you can make the console $399, and then people, you don't need it. You don't have to have it plugged in. So people could just play the games the way they want to play them. And if they want to get it in the future, if they smoke crack that day and they're delusional and actually want the Kinect, then they could go out and get it. But Microsoft, don't go the opposite route and keep the Kinect in there and make a discless console, because then that's going to divide up the market. And then you're going to have to make it where the hard drive can be upgraded, because, unless you're going to put like a 4 terabyte hard drive in there, how are people going to download the huge games? Unless you're doing this unless this is your plan, where it's like, hey guys, you want to save money? Get our $399 console that doesn't have a hard drive, so you have to deal with digital distribution, and you can't trade in games and buy actual physical media. So you have to deal with our DRM anyway, so you could save money on the console. Unless that's what you're trying to do. So NeoGaf, I'm looking at you. You put these rumors out there, and if they don't come true, I'm just going to make a billion videos crying about how you're frauds and go over your forums and cry on there too. I had to do it, guys. Come on. Because it's the same thing. If this doesn't come true, it's the same thing that I went through. So just had to throw that out there. Anyway, folks, make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one.